We're doing now Beit Hashem Yisbarach Daf Ches Amud Beis. Upper middle of the Gemara already, and um, we're up to actually more. It's like 75% of the Amud done already. Ba'atan Amra. Here goes the second part of the sugya. Ba'atan Amra. You Chavraya. There was an argument with Chavraya and Rabbi Yasser. You Chavraya say that Chavis Ashnik Rab Meir, V'leis Rabbi Yossi Moedeba. That's what you're saying. So they said two statements. They said Chavis Rishoina is Rabbi Yossi, only Rabbi Yossi, and the second one is Rab Meir. You can listen to the previous tapes to understand what Chavis Rishoina, Chavis Shnia means, and Chili. But here we continue with the Gemara. So you Chavraya say that Chavis Shnia Rab Meir, V'leis Rabbi Yossi Moedeba. Rabbi Yossi does not agree to the din of Chavas Shniya. It means this din that you're allowed to be mafsed the truma b'yadayim in order it shouldn't make the whole chulin tameim. Once it falls in there, then the whole thing is garbage. So what do? You take the kelim tameim, you have a kabel, you receive the truma. Like this, it doesn't fall and it doesn't make the whole thing a waste of all the chulin. So that's the eitzah that Rabbi Yeshua says. And the Chavraya said that this Mishnah goes only according to Rabbi Meir. Rabbi Yossi does not allow to be mafsed truma b'yadayim. Frag the Gemara, Vatani met v'amurim b'boyesh yesh b'kein b'kdei lahadis, b'boyesh yesh b'kdei lahadis v'kolshu asr tamis. Mishnah, it says there in that Mishnah by the boyer that fell into a big pit of wine. It says it doesn't have 100 parts against the chavetz. If it has enough, it has 100 parts. I feel a kolshu asar tamas. Then even a kolshu is asar tamas. That's what the Brisa says. Now I was asking Reb Meir, how can you tell me that it goes only according to Reb Meir? Adrabah, Reb Meir would say, I don't care b'chalal. According to Reb Meir, that he allows to be mazik, a thing that goes le'ibad anyway. So who cares that there's boy kadesh b'kadailas? Means if there's tons of wine, more than 100, then you say that it's usher. No, according to Reb Meir, who cares? It doesn't matter how much chulin wine you have there. The klal is, since this is going to ibud, there's no. Meir is very makeler. Meir says just like the chametz. He says since it's going to ibud, you allowed me matama the truma tahira. Here also, since the truma is going to ibud, you don't have to worry. You're allowed to let the wine flow into the chulin tameim. Who cares if there's a lot or a little of chulin? So let me explain the second part. Bishleim Rabbi Yossi, we say like this. Rabbi Yossi says lahefsid meruba chasheshu means. If the boyer does not have 100 parts, that means that right now you're going to have to throw out all of this wine because it doesn't get bottled by Meir. So because it's Truma to Meir, you can't do anything with it. So a special heter, Rabbi Yossi says, okay, even though usually I don't allow, but in this specific case I allow. But your Meir, he doesn't even care by hefsid mu'at, because even by soil from Truma to Meir and Matohira, there's no hefsid. There's hefsid eitzim. There's almost no hefsid. Now, if a big can of Meir is matter. So Adarabah, the Chavas Shniya that only allows when there is not 100 parts, that din applies only according to Rabbi Meir. According to Rabbi Yossi, even if there is 100 parts and there's actually no hefset b'chlal, because it gets bottled. Still, Rabbi Meir says, I don't care. Rabbi Meir says, without to be matama. It says in our Mishnah, he doesn't agree to Rav Meir. He says, I don't agree to your dimion that you're allowed to burn Truma Tahir at Meir b'Pesach, to that story of being sort of, let's say he goes on a Pchini's Gana Kahanim. So, but here, okay, so here the Gemara understands that Rav Meir, the Vreim Lamadnu, does not go on Pchini's Gana Kahanim. He goes on the story of Chavas Shniya. So this is like we had already before. There's two Bahalchim where Meir says Midivrei Hem Which words does he mean? So according to this Mahalach, he means on the words of Rabbi Lezer Pshua by Chavos Shnia. So if that's the Pshat in the Mishnah, so Reb Meir is talking here, and he says with Evrehem from the story from Chavos Shnia, Lamadno. And Rabbi Yossi says, Eine hi amid, means do not compare the din of Chametz to the story of Chavos. Means he is maskim to the din of Chavos. Leis banash oma Eine amid, Eine hi meklal the moed al kamaisa. If he says Eine hi, means he is maskim to Chavos Shnia, that's okay. I agree to you in that din, that you are allowed to be matama, but I do not agree that you can make a zustel that you can compare the din of soirif teruma tohim atmeya to that din. That's what it means. Means Rabbi Yossi is saying like this: I agree to you that din of chavos because hefsed merubah, right? But our Mishnah don't agree. So Adarabah, from all these things we see that don't tell me the Chavra it says that Chavos Shnia is Rabbi Yossi. No. I'm sorry, Chavos Shnia is Rabbi Meir. Fakert, Chavos Shnia is Rabbi Yossi, and he agrees to it. So basically, you can review the whole sugya, you'll see that what the whole structure of the sugya is that Chavra has said a certain statement on Chavos Rishon and Chavos Shnia. Chavos Rishon says Rabbi Yossi is Chavos Shnia Rabbi Meir, and then the Gemara is trying to both of these statements to frag up, to say it's not true. That's the structure of the sugya. Review the sugya again, you're going to see how this works out. Let's just finish one more line, then we'll continue to the next one. So, what is Takib Pshat, Chavos Shnia? Why is Rabbi Yossi agreeing that it's permitted to be mafsed b'yadayim? Rabbi Yossi Barabun, Talmud Kelochas on Same Yisro. It's a whole different din. You want to be chas, you don't want to ruin so much money. It's a hefset merubah, as I said. You're going to lose all the wine of Chon. You have here, let's say, 99 gallons of Chon wine, 1 gallon of Truma Tamei. And if it falls in, then the whole thing is garbage. You can't use it because Truma Tamei doesn't get bottled. You can't do anything with it. You can't sell it for a coin. Coin is not going to do anything with it. So in order to be chas, you allow the person to be metama the Truma, to take a keli that's tamei, and to receive for that the Truma Tamei. And like this, I can save the other 99. I'm sorry, to receive the Truma Tahira. I guess I can save, even though the Truma Tahira is going to come Tamei, but like this, I'm saving the 99 Chun Tamei. Here, by Chometz, why should you allow to burn Tahira Matmei? So the Gemara, he has to use separate woods. It costs more money. You have to make one fire for the Truma Tahira for the Tamei. So why Rabbi Yossi here doesn't agree that you can burn the Truma Tahira Tamei, even though you matama the Tahira? After the one that has no, it's a small hefset. We don't care. You're going to use separate woods. I don't care. Okay, this is the end of Daf Ches Amid Base.